Okay, this is just a little update. I wanted to get some higher resolution sensitivity as far as controlling the motors on the unit itself. So I had implemented pulse width modulation, but before the joystick control was unable to actually handle it, and there was some issues with the pulse width modulation. There was issues with the circuit too. So as you can see here, I've got the circuitry. The camera is pointed at the voltmeter, so when it changes we'll be able to see it when we're looking at the through the camera. I've got it connected to a motor, and I also have it connected to the Soundcard oscilloscope, so I can see the pulse width modulation up here on my screen. I've got the code set currently to default to 1 kilohertz. So I've changed around the joystick control. You can barely see it because it's semi-transparent. It's this whole circle right here, and as soon as you put your finger down, you can see I've got a very small pulse width modulation, actually a very small duty cycle. Maybe you can hear that camera, or the motor. I'll try and show it from this perspective. So when I push down on this, that is not one of the lines that I currently have connected to this setup. 1.7. Just barely got these connected over here. And then this is connected up here. Seems to be connected. Alright, so you can see I'm just barely moving my finger. And as I move my finger, the duty cycle it actually looks like it's getting smaller and smaller, but it's in fact getting bigger and bigger. But I don't know why the Soundcard oscilloscope makes it look inverted. So one more time, let's see if we can see the voltage through this. So it's at 11 millivolts right now. If I bring it over, so we got 0.9 volts, 0.8 volts, 1.7. You can hear the motor whining. So it's 2 volts, 2.5, 2.9. I think I'm off the controller. So you can either hit it like it was before, and that would be like half or full, half, full, or you can just push down and then hold it down and then slide your finger to increase the amount of the duty cycle. And so far it seems to be working pretty good. So I'm going to hook it back up to some sort of body. I've got to make something and then try and drive it around a little bit more. And that's update number 2.